Hello everyone, we're back with Craig. Craig is our mountain engine. He's currently heading north to Bromley up the beautiful long stretch of mountain railway which will take him up to Bromley and beyond. This episode we will be finishing the mountain railway. I do promise we will finish it, whether that means I have to time loops and stuff, but we will get, too much jump there, from Bromley to Colford and then down to Stafford. That is the plan. While you were away, I did sort out this junction here, just to neaten it up a bit, and I've forgotten to connect that road up. But let's do that together now. And definitely, it was not weird at all when I was doing the little testing earlier. I can promise you that. You're running. Run from my power. I am king. This is a really good way to make you get there on time. And in the meantime, this road is being a pain. Come on. I did so much for you. Will that work? Oh god, that looks weird. Just a little curve down. That'll do. We have bigger fish to fry. And by fish, I mean steam engines. So let's whack this on pause. As always, I've given myself a load of cash to play with. Now, the plan is, if you'll bear with me, Bromley, run down to Colford, down to Stafford. Now, this is a fairly straightforward run to Colford, maybe a little zigzagging, just to avoid the humps. I kind of prefer a zigzag, especially if we're doing a small tank engine line. Then the plan is we'll zip under here, come out, and have a beautiful line, maybe even a little bridge over here, and then hug the side of this, down into the valley, and link up to the main station. And I might do something a little bit I might do something a bit stadaba. Everyone clear? Good, we'll move on. So, let us get cracking. Apologies to anyone who takes offense at my accent. Well, my attempts at accents are not actually accents. No, I don't know how to use you ultimate station yet, but one day I will. And that day will be a glorious day. I reckon we're going to do a little tram route around. That connects a decent chunk of the station. I reckon there. I think that's nice and easy. Could put it here, but then you've not got the turn. So I'm putting it there. Come at me, bro. You've just deleted a tree by mistake. Shh, no one noticed till you pointed it out. Good point. Let's link up that road, just to satisfy my male OCD. Come on. Right. Are you going to build... I'm just going to... While I'm here, I'm going to build the tram stops. So we want it going... Dip. Actually, let's just connect that line up, that road. You're going straight in today. This is aggressive. I like it. Yeah, man on a mission. Man on a mission. Buildings. Little station for you at the road. And you'll go around there. Another one will pick you up there. And you don't really need it, but for the sake of... if it expands, let's put one here. And then let's upgrade the streets to have a tram track. Yes, please. Upgrade. We're still standing by our rule. Ain't no rail. Ain't no keeping it as part of the game. That made sense. Yes, it did. Let's try and get this so it's just the end. I kind of like this where it just goes, yep, I'm the end. Can we just drag it out? There we go. Drag that out as far as humanly possible. We'll get the time going, I think, in this episode, just for it to add a bit of jeopardy. It's only going to need 3 at most. New line, please. So one thing we've also not been doing is we've not been renaming the stations / the towns as per episodes. So I'm going to start committing to that a bit more now. We'll start going through and we'll name some previous ones. So this is going to be... Well, let's do this one first. So the new episode that is coming out today, I think it's coming out of the podcast where we create hypothetical video games, is called The Only Way Is Up, Baby. So that's what this town will be called. So the only... com. By com, I obviously mean commuter. Hi, Colford. You are now called The Only Way Is Up, Baby. Listen to the episode. It's good fun. We shall also rename Bromley while we're here. Bromley shall forever now be called. This is where I've got to essentially catch up on all of the episodes, but we'll try and make the trip. We'll try and make a way through, and we'll try to stick to this beyond the hills. And I'll try and rename others. If you spot that I haven't renamed others, please hold me to court over it, because I'm quite enjoying just calling them silly things. Swing you out. Little curve out. That's beautiful. Just want to miss that hump. No. Oh, I wanted to miss the hump. Well, I wanted to miss the field, more specifically. So can we get it there? Yeah. Miss the hump. You're going to catch a little bit of the hump, but that'll make it feel real. Or do we like a cheeky tunnel? Credit Colonel Failure for calling them cheeky tunnels. We prefer that tunnel. How's that? And it's not too bad a crossing either. I mean, it's all coming up Mountain Railway. I'm trying to get through this bit, because this is not the interesting bit. This is not going to be the bit that defines... Your enemies will define you. This will not be that. So we're gonna delete this. Goodbye. Oh, people are angry. Well, people can shove it. Right, we're gonna whack the date speed on normal. And we're gonna press play just to add a bit of jeopardy into the whole thing. So people are doing things while I don't know what they're doing. Good old jeopardy. Jeopardy. All alone in the moonlight. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that, but we're gonna straighten that out a bit. Why are you going down? Don't want you going down. Want you staying on the same height, please, just in case it becomes a big important line. That's alright. 95 into the station. I think that's sweet. And I've got a little trick up my sleeve for later, which is going to be very cool. Right, so what are you grumpy about? You're grumpy that that connection's not coming in. So let's just work out where is a good place to connect that up. Maybe if you pull that road all the way back, there we go, we can employ a little bridge this side for as and when. Sounds like a plan, Batman. But for the short term, we want to be heading off into those hills and popping out that side, but at the same time keeping as flat as possible. Don't do too much of this. That's a treat for later. There's no point going up at this point. Let's go out straight. Yep. And then we want to curve. We want to pop out. So what is the least egregious pop? Can we hug it any less? So we headed off a more dramatic curve. Where's that take us out? I don't really... If I went up, what's that? Takes me out here. A little bit up. Which I'm not against. It gives me more work to do on the way back. But I'm not against it. I just want less tunnel, really. But I kind of like a little tunnel. We're going to go for that. Now, as that has been established, we can now build this street. No, you don't want to be upgrading the street anymore. Go over. And you also don't want it with a tram track. No tram. No trams. But it's only a ditty. So why does that need to be so much... How can you not build a bridge there? I'm sorry, that's you going down. So that takes you there. Why? Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to try and trick it. Buildings. No, not buildings. We want terrain. And we want terrain, and we want this, and we want to take the brush size right down, and we're going to trick it. We're going to trick the game and make it feel like a right fool. And you're probably going to need to make that bigger. Yes, I am. Do-do-do. So what we're doing is we're going to make this gap a lot bigger. So the computer goes, oh no, we must have a bridge. And you go, haha, you fool. You've fallen into my cunning trap. No, what it has done instead is make a stupid zebra crossing. Not zebra. I don't... Is it because it's flat, that side? So maybe... Let me just get that there. That's... Yep, yes, that's better. I mean, it doesn't look very nice, but that's a start. Okay, so we tricked it into doing that. So maybe now... Let's just tighten this up. Because I think maybe we can, if we start it on this side... You're eating into your time where you said you were definitely going to finish this episode again. Yes, I am. And it still doesn't like it. Yep, bridge. Give me a bridge. Any bridge. Why are you giving me the option of bridge and then not telling me I can make a bridge? Oh, you're so irritating when you're like that. Maybe up here? You're going to be more... Ah, you are going to be more receptive to me up here. And then we're going to put a little... Make it a little bridge. I think this is calls for another one of these, which looks absolutely stunning, by the way. Oh, yes. That is... Why am I on magic? I'm not on magic. That is sex as a bridge, I think you'll find. What are you talking about? Sex as a bridge, baby. And then ideally, I want it to curve on and it not to look really ugly. Which it does. I don't understand. You made the bridge there, and now you're the one freaking out that you can't do it. Straight, please. Cake, please. You, sir. Cake or death. Cake for me too, please. Why are you just quoting it, Izzard? Because it's fun. And I will live in the moment. And the moment shall live. Whoa! You can get to somewhere that's not polite to say on a stream with that. Let's smooth that out. Keep half an eye on your money. Of course. Of course I will. He says, nope, you pressed the wrong button. Just give it a wee old smooth, baby. Smooth as a... I mean, that... What? No, that was the escape button you pressed. That looks stunning. Stunning. So stunning that you should probably make the mountain railway line not longer. Managed line. Bromley. Bromley, which also needs to be named. Why is Bromley Station not renamed itself? That because you didn't put the... Yep, I know that now. So Beyond the Hills. So Bromley needs to be renamed to Beyond the Hills. And this, you do realize, it just makes it really painful. Colford needs to be only way is up. We'll just call it that. It's quicker. So there we go. This station is up and running. Cool. And we're also at the bit that we wanted to be at, which is here. Cool. Right. If you were watching the last week's episodes, you realise that I was very adverse to doing anything absolutely massive with the descent because I really didn't want it to feel... Oh my lord, what is that corner? Do I love it? Part of me thinks I love that. Oh, I think I do love it. Oh, I feel dirty for loving it. Is that bad? Am I a bad man? But I am a bad man for that. Because I fancied a cheeky bridge here, but I didn't know it would be that cheeky. What's that even look like? Those pillars are not supporting that bridge in any shape or form, are they? So maybe what we do is we run the line. We take out that. Oh, love that corner. Don't worry, we'll try and get it back. You did really love that corner. I have far too much love for that corner. Please don't tell my wife. So you're going directly up. We don't want that. We want down. But we want you to pop out still. Can you pop out there? Right, so you're popping out there, but we still want to create that mad corner. So you pop out and then immediately curve. It doesn't feel the same. No, it doesn't, does it? It's because you want it on the edge, don't you? You want your It's fine. Work with it, and it'll work with you. You're jumping around quite a lot and making it quite difficult to see what you're doing. Yes. Next question. Cool, just making sure you know. Is this the option we're reducing ourselves to? I kind of viewed myself as having a little bit of a dainty bridge. Maybe from here to there. Well, is that the goal then? Are you aiming to get down there from up there? Yes. Well, then you are going to have to go downhill more aggressively then, son. Maybe what you've got to do then is have more of a blind alley in the... You really need to... Right, so what you're going to need to do... Take that out. You're not losing your nice bridge. You're not deleting everything you love. Why is it so obsessed? You need to go down, sir. And you need to pop out as soon as humanly possible. Which is there. I don't like that at all. Let's do it one. Let's do the old rule. One below the extreme arrow. So there. There. Cool. Is it out? Yes. And then you're going to do a really tight curve. And what we're going to do is we're going to decorate that to make it look awesome. No, that was the wrong button, because you still can't afford to go up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some manual terrain things to make this feel like how I want it to feel. I want it to feel like you're lost in the mountains. You go into a little cutting. Yes, that's nice. And then we have our cheeky bridge, which is only slightly cheeky right now. It's not really cheeky, is it? Is there anything you can do to this to make it feel less like a... Oh! Like a graphical error. Okay. I mean, I do love this windy road down. I'm just less a fan of this bridge. Could you get away with that? I just don't want it imposing itself so much on the land. Oh, hello. The one above is quite a lot. So that nips across there, and we're going to follow that down further. Okay. What's your view on large bridges? I quite often find they're cheating unless they serve a larger purpose. I feel like this one... Oh my god, I hate that. Takes one look at it, hates it. Right. So what we're going to do instead... You're panicking now, you're panicking now. No, we're going to build a bridge here that we like. What? That's not a bridge. I just wish it didn't... Let's take this back. Take it back. Oh, look. A weapon? An engine. I think you're going to need to build this bridge first, because this bridge is killing you right now. So. That's what you want. That is what you want to a T. So let's just lock that in. Maybe there. I think you're going to have to do that. And then you're not going to be able to say to go directly down. You're going to have to lift it slightly. I just really don't like the whole... This is the whole point of a mountain railway. This is what you've got to solve. Yes, I know. But you could follow this round instead. Because what you want to do is create... Or you aim for higher up here. And then you have more of a way to go down that way. That could work. I want neutral. Yep, neutral. It's a flat bridge. Lovely. We're going to lock that in. Because I think we can then operate there. It's just that, making sure we need to get low enough in time. What is the difference right now? Oh, it's quite a lot. So maybe we start a little bit higher. Okay, let's find a middle ground. Let's also stop doing this so it can, because that is going to drive me insane. It's, if you liked any of this, get used to it, because it's, no, don't get used to it. Don't get attached. That's what I meant to say. So, here. Hi. Hi, bridge, please. Let's lock that in. So, if you were going to go as the crow flies, how horrible is that on a scale of 1 to 100? It's not great, but it's not horrendous. It's going to need a bit more aggressiveness. But it's also going to need a curve at the start of the bridge. So if I went there, and if I can delete the start of the bridge, don't make me delete the whole bridge, please. Yes, good. Because I just want to see if I can curve the bridge round. You're not going to be able to do that. No, I'm not. No, but I also don't want to be cutting through the sodding tunnel the whole time. Has anyone ridden on the Snowdon Mountain Railway? Let me know if you have. I think it's such a magical experience, and this is what I'm trying to evoke now. Okay, what we're going to do... That's horrible on that side. I don't like that verge being that steep. You might not have a choice, matey. There's always a choice, as a hero would say. If I take that back a bit more... Okay, that's a thing. We've made a thing. I mean, I like the bridge. That is the main thing. We have a nice windy descent where I like the bridge. Now what we're going to do is we are going to try and make this feel more like a mountain by taking all the trees down. You're spending a lot of money there. Shush. Be quiet. And then just making it feel like the land is just slipping away to the side of you. I mean... Oh, I really don't mind that at all. I really don't mind that. Can we got some textures which we can paint that? Let's have a look. Painting. Asphalt. No, is there something natural, please? Ballast, irrigate soil, coin, water, do asphalt, asphalt, asphalt. So much asphalt. Grass, gravel? Grass, gravel. Oh, oh yes. I mean, this is very basic, but you're just trying to. You've got to stick with me. This is the kind of look I just want to be make you feel in your cotton socks. Assets. Remove. Ah. Okay, that's okay. Because then we can just smooth it out. Look at that. I mean, what have you done there? You've created some sort of hellscape. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Mixed trees. Yep, that's not made it much better. You clearly have never used these controls before, have you? Nope. Nope, I have not. I have not. But that was good for fun, wasn't it? That was fun. Oh, there's lots of settings, which I definitely should have looked at first. Let's just smooth it all out a bit. Just to stop it looking so ugly. And then that. Let's make the north side of it a bit more painting. Paint. Let's just get it a bit. If I can just take the strength down. Ah, there we go. That looks a bit more like a mountain. So add a bit of that in. I work in CGI. Bit of grass gravel. That's the one you've already got in there, you absolute twit. Yes, yes, you do tell the truth. Yep. Why? Where's my bar gone? Oh no, it's because you're on that. Whee! Gravel, ground. Give me a bit of dirt, please. It's weird, isn't it, that it just it just comes up as flickers. It definitely needs some more trees. You are running out of time and you're making trees. Yes, but think of the trees. So strength, let's take the strength all the way down. Make it look a little bit more barren. And look, you can do the rocks now and not look insane. Ah, look. There you go. There you go, handsome. Thank you. No, not you. Talking to the rocks. Obviously, that can do a lot more with that, but you're not here to see that. You're here to see me struggle. Ooh. Or you can just whack a diesel engine in, because I don't know what. Oh, dear. What are the mods you've downloaded, eh? Absolute nutter. Generic British coach? No. You've completely gone nuts. Right, sorry. Sorry. We're here. We don't even know if this is going to work yet. No, we do not. But, my darling, do I give a damn? Yes, you do, because you've been spending quite a long time on it. Yes, you are correct. Do you know where you're going? No, it's particularly hard to see on this direction. We will be riding this route. How much higher are we now? Ooh! Oh, Lord above. Not Lord above. Train line above. Train line long way above. We're going to have to descend pretty quickly. Oh, look, they're flying. How pretty. Yes, down. Steeply down, please. Why, in the name of all that is holy, would you go up? So hang on, let's do this again. If I was to join on, what's it do? Don't even look. Yep, I thought it'd be something horrible like that. It's a mountain line. Line, not mountain lion. Yeah. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pretend, because I did look for this mod, you're going to have to pretend that it's one of those tracks that has the pick and rail front feature. If you want to know what those are, have a look up the Snowdon Mountain Railway. It's absolutely sublime. Little cheeky tunnel? No, that cheeky tunnel turns into a massive bridge. We don't like that. Still going down. And this is the bridge that we wanted to avoid. That is definitely... I mean, we're going to need some sort of helix. I don't see any other way of getting down. Not that way, though. Maybe curve into the land. I don't like helixes, but it'll have to do for this one. That one's decided to go down. As long as it's not a bridge helix. I don't mind a tunnel helix as much. And then you can join on. I'm rushing it slightly now because I want to get to a few things towards the end that I think you'll really enjoy. It's a bridge the entire way. Do I like that? I can avoid it. I can avoid that. I've already given slight concessions with my... Oh, hang on. Yeah, just do that then. We'll just be going up quite dramatically. They did it in Canada, therefore we can do it here. You what? Did it in Canada. That, we're going to say, is complete. And that only cost me about 15 million. And that is an appalling junction that I definitely want to fix. Because that should be staying at the right height. Also, quick question. Yes, why are you saying quick question to yourself? Good point. But you should definitely have them working on the inbound outline system, because otherwise you're going to break the flow. That is a good point, my friend. Are you friends with yourself now? Hello, train. You're on your way in. How adorable is that? Why are you not like that? Why are you not liking... I want to have a... It's got to kind of go there, isn't it? But it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Too much curvature. I'm giving you a lot of room to curve. Not gonna lie, giving you a lot of room. Nope. So we're going to go there. And is that a good junction? That's a nice junction. And then you were the chosen one to link up. Yes, like that. And you have one single signal there. And this is the mountain line. Mountain line. Yes, there'll be a bit jiggery-pokery when you get into your track. At Stafford, which will forever now be called... Bear with me. This one will be called Builders of Divinity. Builders of Divinity. Stafford, otherwise known as Builders of Divinity. And just so you know, I am fully aware this is not an efficient route. I know that it could be a lot better. However, I have a few more treats for you. So, hang on. Beyond the hills, only way is up. No, because after that you are not done. You will be going there, and then you will be going back. No, you've made an error there. What have you done? Only way is up. Builders of Divinity. Back to the only way is up. And then, back to Beyond the Hills. Yes, that's the badger. But that's not all we want to do. No. Because we also want to configure this to make it feel like a proper sweet little line. We are going to... Bear with. Rawr. Shut up. And then we're going to configure this. I'm going to put some track in. Which for some reason we can only get 2 track in. That's not acceptable. Passenger buildings. We'll make up for that by shoving another one there. Do you know what you're doing? Define no. Now, why can't I get another track? Yeah, Fudgington Silver. No, that's a platform, you complete nincompoop. I was aware of that. Were you? And now you're going to delete all of the platform buildings to make it actually work, because they clearly are not enjoying... No, that's collision. How about that one? I mean, that could be quite fun. If you went there... No, that's not going to work. If you went there. If you went there. If you went... Ooh. It's not quite as fun as I thought it was going to be. But you could do that. That's fun. No, give me the fun bit. No, I think that is the most fun that you can have with your clothes on. Yeah. For that is the little track. And then we will have, it will feed. Please, for the love of God, feed in. I think that's alright. Nip that in there. Give yourself a signal. And that should be the mountain railway, which should go into your terminal of whatever that is. Yes, beautiful. Now, I'm slightly terrified to ride this, because I'm slightly worried, but we're going to do one extra thing first. What are you going to do? Well, we are going to... How are you doing? Who are you? Bethany? Well done, Bethany. Crossing over lines like a champ. That could be very irritating, couldn't it? Why are you doing that? Wait, what? Or was there another train in there? Because I feel like you should have just gone into this platform and then gone out. Because you did just completely block off the other train's way in. Fine, we're not going to question it. We are going to track. So I haven't done this yet. But we're going to make this seem old and cute. Oh, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Oh, it's so good. It is old track for me to make this feel like a romantic old line. And I've just seen where Craig's got to. Quickly, upgrade it all. You could just pause it. No, it is far more fun to upgrade the entire thing. Why has it just done those? No. No. Please don't do the whole thing. Please just do the bit I'm looking at. Yes. Yes. I grant you that it will need some tweaking. However, for me, this is the beauty of the world. Craig's just chilling. He's chilling on the mountain line. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Just looks old. Let's do a little bit of a paint tool thing with it. We want to get some rock, no. Gravel, I think. Now, what happens if we had a very teeny... No, not teeny. No. Strength, thank you. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. Although it has sort of burnt in. Yeah, it has kind of burnt itself in, hasn't it, to the ground. So you're going to have to make sure there's always grass coming up to it. But these times are hard. Let's just jump on Craig. If anyone likes that mod, it just makes it look like an old worldy line. Oh, it looks like we're going into the forest. It is an old track mod that I found on Steam. If anyone's interested, just message me in the comments and I can point you in the right direction in any of these mods. Yes, so we're going to ride it with Craig. In terms of where this series is going, I want to move to some more freight next because passengers, although... H! Ah! Although, if you couldn't hear, that was me messing around with the horn. I want to do some freight next. Because it is interesting to link up the freight. Look at him! Look how sooty they are. It's Tweedledum and Tweedledee are riding the train. How are you, lads? How's it been? I wish they put the name on the side of the vehicle. Anyway, come on, Craig. So, if there's anything anybody specifically wants to see, then absolutely fine. Just pop it in the comments, but I'm, at the moment, just enjoying linking up all the towns. But please check out the podcast with myself and Scott, the Hypothetical Gaming Podcast, where we come up with a new hypothetical video game every episode. It's quite good fun, and I think you all, if you're watching this, will enjoy it. It's similar ramblings, just... Oh, punches the microphone. Sorry about that, if you could hear it. Similar ramblings, but over a different period of time. Getting a bit of speed now, heading for the only way is up. Baby. So this leaves us, after this is the exciting bit, I think, where we get to head out. Look at that bridge. Look how lovely that is, how well set it is into the thing. Just going a little, while we're waiting, just have a little play around to what we think. Because if you take the strands of grass up, grass, might get a lot of rubbish from my family about doing that. Is it brown? Is that going to make it feel any better? No, because you definitely need some... Ah! You do need it to be grass, I think. You just possibly need to flatten the grass. Oh no, I'm painting in grass. That won't do at all. Oh no. Plant? Grass? Well, this is highly debatable. But the main thing is, we've had fun. I really like it. Kind of like the... Right, this is it. This might be a bit extreme. But, again, main thing is, we had fun. What do you think, Craig? Craig thinks whistle. He always thinks whistle. Here's the bit of grass that I've just had lost control over. And here's the beautiful bridge. Better be using that bridge, lads. And I'm really excited to see what comes out the other side. What's kind of nice is when you're riding them, you sometimes can't tell what the descent is. Although, I feel like you kind of can. We are going down. Are we not? Ooh. I feel like, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Stephen, do you remember it being this steep? No, I don't. Oh, I've gone through his face. Let's ruin the joke. Oh, it's got the little turn. Oh, the turn in the cliff. Oh, it reminds me of the narrow gauge railway in Thomas the Tank Engine. And look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the way it runs. Oh, stunning. Stunning. Here we go. We're heading down for Builder's Divinity. Bit of awful groundwork there. Feels like we're discovering a new world. I might... Yeah, this track doesn't suit bridges, does it? Because it just... I like the fact it looks old, but it can't... It's got the grass bottom. And look, you're riding over the little car. It'd be a bit depressing if that's shut, so I should probably try and link that one up, but because I really like the fact that's there. It does look like the track's just about to end, though, and I really like that. Makes it feel unexplored. Ooh, this is steep. This is steep. Do you have a top speed, Craig? I think you're going to hit it. God, that's a sheer cliff. Oh, I love it. This has been so rewarding. I really hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, because... Ooh, don't look at the bricks, they'll make your head hurt. Nip out for a little bit. You enjoy the woods, the pleasant trees of the forest. You breathe out a sigh of relief as you go, and then all of a sudden there's a corner! Ah! Oh. It was pointed out to me that one of the really clever design techniques to make it not look weird, and this... We can hear the brakes going. Oh, you can. It's not just the brakes; it's around the corners. Oh, but yeah, they just turn the steam off when it's in a tunnel. Makes so much more sense. You spin me right round, baby, right round. When we go down, we're out. There's quite a few little tunnels here. I really don't mind it. Gathers up a bit of speed. Does Craig. And then we're on the run. We're on the run out. Heading down to the real line. We didn't actually check the line's going in the right direction, did we? Yes, it is. So it comes in. Shoots off the way of the correct way. Yes, that is a double switch. Of course it's double switch. That's the only reason it could work. I've just realised as well, we are very bare for other people. What's the most busy line? Line? Nope. Line. Lines. Because we can definitely afford more people. So what have we got here? Stowe Market, which won't be called Stowe Market next time, check. Ah, the Mountain Railway is the busiest railway. What have we got here? Nelson. And that railway, Haxby Railway, is the busiest railway. Ah, let's double that on. Yeah, we shoved another vehicle on there for fun. I just wanted to... Oh, you could just do it for all of them. Yes! That sounds nuts. Let's do it. Oh, and here he comes. Here comes Craig. Off to pick up 20 passengers. Craig, what an exciting journey that's been for you. Don't you think so? Don't you? Look, and the platform's long enough for you. I did that. Oh, it's very long for you. Craig, I hope you've had a lovely time. Well, thank you, everyone. This has been an absolute pleasure. We're going to say goodbye to... Oh, no, Craig's just showed us his bottom. I hope you've had a lovely time. And I've had an absolute lovely time. Next time, we're going to do something more fun now the mountain railway's finished. Oh, look. Giles is in. Why is Giles waiting for a free path? Oh, because Craig's cutting across Giles's road. Right, got it. Sorry, Giles. You can go now, Giles. It'll be safe. Go, Giles. Go. Go, Giles. Giles, go. Giles, go. Giles, go. Right, I have been Matt, and go and check out the Game Blender podcast, and hope you've had a lovely time. Farewell, and stay safe. Bye. Say bye, Giles. Oh, Giles, you need a wash.